All right, everybody, we are going to take a few minutes here to take a look at topic 5, DQ1. First of all, notice what we need to do. We need to copy the data from column A, paste it into columns B and C, and then sort it alphabetically and in descending order as needed. So the first one says sort in increasing order alphabetically. The second one says decreasing order alphabetically. All right, next we need to write the formula in our frequency table. Check this out, guys. I've given you the formula right here. So all you gotta do is copy this guy right here. Just copy it, right? Highlight, copy, Control C, Control V. There's your formula. Well, obviously that's not gonna work, right? Because data range and blood type is not something that Excel can read. So what do we have to do? All right, the data range, you can use any one of the columns that you want, A, B, or C, it doesn't matter. I'm going to use C. So the data range, right, would be C:C. That's going to take into account all the data in column C. All right, the blood type is one of two things. One, you can see in this cell, what's that? E10, right? Cell E10, I have blood type A. So I could use A as my blood type, or I could use the cell that A is in, which is E10, right? So once again, for the blood type, I can use the blood type itself, such as A, or I can use the cell that A is in, which is E10. And that will then search by counting, right? Counting the data in column C for blood type A, B, AB, and O. All right, that'll take care of that particular tab. Now we have a second tab on this Excel sheet, and the second tab is looking for the record high temperature. All right, it wants me to delete this. All right, so let's get this out of here. All right, very good. On the record high temperature, we're going to do the same thing, everybody. We're going to copy the data in columns A and B. We're going to paste it into the two sections given to you there under sorting alphabetically, which is one, and according to the record high temperature. So in column D and E, your first temperature should be Alabama, which is first in alphabetical order. And according to the record high state, it would be California. That is the highest temperature. All right, so let's make this screen a little larger here so you guys can see the font a little better. All right, I need the font a little larger here because I've got two formulas I can deal with. All right, I've given you guys two options. One, you can see I use the COUNTIF formula, and all you have to do is copy this formula and paste it, and it will give you the value for the frequency, in other words, the number of items in the table that are from 91 to 100. Then you would just copy and paste this and change the numbers accordingly. Once again, guys, you can see that in this, the 100 is the upper bound in my range, and then 91 is the lower bound in my range, okay? So the 100 is the upper, the 91 is the lower, okay? So that's if you want to use that formula. If you choose to use the COUNTIF S, that's going to sort it as it goes. Let's check out this data. Once again, all I would do is highlight this formula, paste it, right? Copy it first, paste it right there, and I've got the first frequency done right here, okay? I've got the first frequency done right there. Now, what would I do next? In order to know what to do next, let's take a look at the data and the ranges that I used, okay? First of all, the range is H:H, meaning I've used column H once I get the data copied and pasted accordingly. Next, I've used greater than 90 right here, greater than 90. Notice that is looking at the lower value of my range, and it's one less than, right, to include the 90. Next, I have less than 101, less than 101, which is one more than the upper value in my range, and that's the first frequency. All right, the second frequency I would change, right? Update the numbers. It no longer would be 90. What would it be? All right. I'm no longer going to use 101. What would that be? Change those numbers accordingly. And all you got to do is copy and paste the formula in each cell, then go back and change the numbers. And you guys got it. And that is it, everybody. Have fun. See you guys in the forums. Bye for now.